I want to welcome you back to Black Site Tonight. We're going to talk about Ari Fletcher being evicted from her Buckhead home. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Ari Fletcher, the girlfriend of Moneybag Yo, has been evicted from her Buckhead apartment. She's one of the top Instagram influencers, but she didn't have enough money to pay for her apartment. This shows you that many of these so-called celebrities, influencers, are living above their means. They don't have the money that they say they have. Here's a young lady who spent most of her time telling everybody that she's a bad bee and can't nobody compare to her. But this bad bee right here doesn't have anywhere to stay. Yes, she can find another apartment. Yes, she can go ahead and do a little party somewhere and make some money. But these young ladies and young men who happen to be in the game, if it's rap or social media, don't know how to manage their money. And they totally believe showing everything they have is the key to their success. One thing we have to understand as black people, if you got money, you don't have to show it on your back or what you drive. Look at some of the richest people in the world. Look at Mark Zuckerberg, who wears jeans and a t-shirt. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, wears slacks and a shirt. Bill Gates look like a straight bum. They don't have to prove to the world by buying all these exotic fashion items. But we're so caught up in the luxury lifestyle that we will forego paying our rent. We will forego paying our taxes. And it all comes down on us real hard. And this young lady is embarrassed right now because she lost her apartment. It's all here to see. It's all in the documentation that they wanted her out of her Buckhead apartment. Her apartment probably cost between $3,000 and $7,000. And if she was such a bad bee, she should be able to pay that easily. But the bad bee didn't have any money. But she's on Instagram and other social media outlets talking trash to other women and other people because she so-called was living the luxury lifestyle. You've seen so many of them get out there, stand in front of a Lear jet that they know they can't afford, which costs $30,000 to $50,000 to take one trip one way. And they pretend that they have all this jewelry, which is probably rented. And when they don't have any money, they have to turn it back in. This is what I'm talking about. And this basically is telling our youth, you haven't made it until you got a Gucci bag, Coach bag, or whatever kind of bag, or shoes, a car, which doesn't mean anything at all when it comes to wealth. And this is why the big joke in society is, as soon as black people get that money, it ends back into the small hat's hand. And that's what really happens. The consequences of her actions and her foolishness is that she's homeless. But she's not homeless. You know that she can do a party, make $10,000 and get somewhere to stay. But it's the utter embarrassment of her putting so many other people down and basically putting her foot on their neck because they ain't living the bad bee lifestyle. And like so many of these rappers who try and live that lifestyle, instead of taking that money, putting it away, investing it, making sure you have a 401k later on in your life, and making sure your finances are taken care of, because there are plenty of shiesty lawyers, accountants, because when it comes down to it, they are not responsible for your finances. You are, because you signed off on it. I don't know if you ever saw the Steve Harvey video when he thought that he was paying all his taxes and that his accountant was taking his money, and he ended up $20 million in debt, and he ended up paying it off by doing jobs every day of the week. And when he got his radio deal, he had enough money to pay it all off. It's so many of them in entertainment who are living paycheck to paycheck, just like you out here, but they live at a higher level. Instead of her living under her means, not above, but under her means, and finding a nice place, she had to prove to everyone that I'm the bad bee. Now she has to face the ridicule, which she should face, because of the way she acted on Instagram, on YouTube, and other social media sites. You don't have to prove to the world that you have millions of dollars and you have to show it on your body. That's the biggest negative concept that's being spread throughout the black community. If you don't show it, you don't have it. And that's not true. Some of the most financially set people in America could be walking by you in the mall. Could be a white woman, could be a black man, could be a black woman. She probably got on some flip-flops, some Walmart shorts, and a Walmart t-shirt. But she's worth altogether $3 million. And not only that, she probably worked a good state job, a federal job, saved her money over the past 30 years, invested in the stock market, did it the right way, got a pension, got a home, all those things that makes you financially set and rich. You won't believe all these so-called influencers and stars that you may look up to, you may have more money than they have when you go to your bank account. But since they flossing all over the place, you think they got everything. But everything that comes in with them goes out. I want to thank you for listening to Black Psychics Quick Take. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.